Thank you to all my channel members, including my fan appreciation level members and my contributor level members, for helping support the YouTube channel. Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jonathan Cohn, and today I have my book review of the book, The Royal Succession. This is the fourth book in the Accursed Kings Series by Maurice Druon. I've been reading through this series since January. I've loved this series. I thought the first three books before this were just fantastic in almost every way. And so I was really excited to pick up this book because every book has been phenomenal. And this book is great, but not so quite as great as the other books in the series. This book picks up where the last one left off, and it's based off of Middle Ages French history. It's talking about France in about 1315, 1316, 1317, as the king, the new king that just became king, just died. His wife is pregnant, and they don't know if it's a boy or a girl, and they don't know what's going to happen to the royal succession. Who's going to become king after this? And so this book is about the different factions that are at play trying to take over. You have the faction that represents Mahat Artois, and then you also have her nephew Robert, and they hate each other. And on one side, on Artois' side, she has some allies. On Robert's side, he has some allies. There's also the people who are in the king's, in the king's immediate family, who are his brother, his uncle, who are all arguing with each other over the royal succession. And then you have a tale of two pregnancies. You have the queen, who is pregnant with a child, and the whole question of the royal succession is answered if it's a boy or if it's a girl. The second pregnancy in this book revolves around Marie Cressay, who has in secret married Guccio, and Guccio, I think it's Baglioni, however you say it. Guccio, he has secretly married, and she's now pregnant with a baby. He escapes because her family's trying to kill him because they hate him, because they don't want a commoner marrying a lady, and so he escapes to the conclave of the that's picking the next pope, and she is sent off to work for the queen. And so the queen is pregnant and Marie is pregnant, and it kind of results in a bit of a switched at birth situation, or if you want to go in the biblical sense, it kind of goes to a bit of a King Solomon situation between them with the babies, which was actually really clever and really fun to read. And you also have Guccio, who is now with the conclave, and that has to be the weakest part of the book by far, was the conclave stuff. It took way too long. It wouldn't even take up that much space in the book, but it took way too long for the conclave to get going. It took way too long for the conclave to make decisions, and I know it's kind of based off real life, but it wasn't entertaining to read, and the politics of the conclave just are not Maurice Druon's strong suit. His strong suit is the various political families vying for control. His strong suit is not the church stuff that's happening at the time. I think that that's actually one thing that another author that I've read a lot of historical fiction from, Ken Follett, I think he does the church politics better, if that makes sense. But so even though that was the weakest part of the book's still a great book. Do not get me wrong, this is a fantastic book. Just note that it is the weakest of the series so far, although I've heard book 7 is the weakest, but it was still an enjoyable read. So that is my review of The Royal Succession. If you've read this book, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. And until next time, I'm Jonathan, and thank you for watching.